Here is an electric belt slash disc sander. There's a disc sander over here on the side that I've actually never used. I bought this because it's the cheapest 1x30-inch belt sander that I could find, and you can get one of these for somewhere between $40 and $60. And then you order yourself up a variety pack of belts, and this particular variety pack ranges from 220, so very, very coarse, to 400, up to 800, 1,000 grit belt, and then I believe that this final belt here, which I've never had before, is a 2,000. Actually, it says on there, yes, it's a 2,000 grit belt. And also, beyond that, I have a leather stropping belt to go along with it, which I won't be using today because I don't know where my buffing compound is. You put a little buffing compound on the belt and polish up your knife. So, this may be a little loud. I apologize in advance. If it's really annoying, I will cut the sound, edit the sound out on the video. Now, I'm not sure I have my angle exactly how I normally would. I actually have the camera between me and the belt sander, which is not something I'd normally do. This knife, though, I can already feel is much sharper than it was a second ago. Actually, there's a little bit on the tip that I need to get before I would want to switch to a finer grain belt. So we're going to do that. And really, this thing is already sharp. It's, in just seconds, it's sharper than the other two knives that I were working on. And I'm only on 400 right here. From here you could progress to the 800, the 1,000, the 2,000, the leather stropping belt. And it just takes seconds. You can do a whole pile of knives, which I have here. And again, you always look at the edge and you see that it's nice and shiny at the angle that you want it all the way across. And I run a finger over it and I don't dare put too much pressure on it. And really, if you were going to be sharpening up a whole pile of knives, and that's what I did when I first got this to practice, I went and I found a box of knives at a garage sale. These are just cheap kitchen set, and you just come out and you sharpen them all up, and you get practiced at doing it. You get to where you can hold your angle consistently, and you could have a whole pile of knives sharpened up in less time than it takes for you to soak the whetstone on the Japanese stone or put all those rods into the jig. This is just the way to go. You can get these on Amazon or at places like Harbor Freight or Northern Tool or anything like that. And like I said, it's somewhere in the realm of $45 to $60 for the sander. A multi-pack of belts is approximately $20, maybe as much as $25, but no more than that. And it is just hands down the best way I've ever found to sharpen a knife. It's quick, and if you take the time to go through all the belts and get it up to like 1,000 grit, I've never used the 2,000. I mean, when you're done, your knife is so sharp that you can not really put any pressure on it at all, and you could shave all the hair off your arm with it if you wanted to. My wife doesn't like when I test knives that way, but maybe yours will, or maybe you just enjoy having patchy hair on your arm. But this is the clear winner by a long shot. I'm known for having a sharp knife, and like I said with the other systems, once you get your knife sharp, you don't need to go through and do all the belts every time you sharpen it. You just need the finest belt, and just touch it up. And another trick that I do almost every day, when I finish my cup of coffee in the morning, I set it down by the sink and it dries out after a while. I flip it over and I hone my blade, my pocket knife that I carry every day, on the bottom of the coffee cup. And it just freshens up that edge, takes all those microscopic layers of steel and lines them up again for you, and gets you a nice start to your day. Your knife will be nice and sharp. And really, for weeks, if not months on end, this is all you really need to do to maintain your blade. Just frequent touch-ups. It's not until you notice it really get dull, or when you do this you can feel bumps in it, that you have to even go to something like this. But with this one, it's so quick and so easy that people will have me sharpen knives for them, and it's just something that I do for my friends for free because it's just so easy. Especially if you're already planning on sharpening your knives, you can bust this out, sharpen a whole bunch of knives in a really short period of time, and away you go. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. This has been Master of None, sharpening knives 3 ways. Have a nice day.